Hundred Mob in the building, Funky Mouth. You already know what it is with me. I'm back up in the building. I got something to get off my chest. I got something I just seen. So you already know I gotta bring it to the people, man. Now, Say Cheese coming out here making posts that everybody already knew anyway. You know what I'm saying? Now, it is what it is. Nigga, I've been saying, you know what I'm saying, he was, one of the best lyricists from BR, you know what I'm saying? And, being giving him these accolades and, he been consistent before he went in anyway. Now it's getting to a point where everybody recognizing it for what it is. Now, Maine Music been on a long run. He been doing what he got to do as far as when we talk about putting out music and quality music and stuff that we can sit back and we can vibe to or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I wanted him to get away from the op music. You know what I'm saying? And so much of that. And you know what I'm saying? Make some quality songs, which he always come around and do. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about overwhelming, you talk about all of these other tracks where, you know what I mean? He getting into his bag, but Realbleeda, you know what I'm saying, think that, he the definition of a real, you know what I mean, female, you know what I'm talking about, dog, man. You know what I'm talking about? You see it, you know what I mean? I didn't make him say it. I'm not starting nothing. And see, this is what I'm saying with niggas, you know what I'm saying? People come out and they say stuff. I come out here and report it. And now I'm being messy. Oh, you shouldn't have never said it no matter who you are, even if it's me. If I said something out of pocket, I don't care. Y'all already know that. That's why I just talk. So when I'm saying it, Realbleeda feels some type of way about Maine music, and it can only be leading back to something that has nothing to do with Fredo Bang. Now, how about that, nigga? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Thought I was going to say because Bleeda hooked up with Fredo Bang that now he don't like Maine music and being vocal about Maine music. No, nigga. That's not what it is. It's the Lucci guy. You know what I'm talking about? When Maine music win that 700 Lucci, you know what I'm saying? That's when it went left because he's a bleeder. You know what I'm talking about? So at the end of the day, that's the real reason and the stuff behind the scenes that went on before that. You know what I'm saying? We already know that, the bleeders don't get down with Maine music like that. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? And, Realbleeda was around tech. So at the end of the day, it's a reason, you know what I'm saying, why he's able to say these type of things, you know what I'm saying? And, call him out his name and stuff like that, maybe Tech disclose some things that we all don't know to Realbleeda, the reason why they on Bang. You know what I mean? Maybe he feels some type of way about it, and maybe he just had to express it because he see Maine music, you know what I'm saying, getting certain type of credit as being the best lyricist in Baton Rouge, and he just don't feel that way. So he telling you what his definition of Maine music is. I mean, is we gonna get mad at him? You know what I'm saying? Now, it should Maine music respond. I don't think the nigga Maine music should respond. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause although, Maine music is a legend, man. Let's go get that out the way, bro. When it's said and done, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Maine music gonna go down the book as a legend. Realbleeda is bigger than Maine music right now. You know what I'm saying? But as far as a wide range of music, you know what I'm saying? Maine music is, you know what I'm saying, above Realbleeda with that. You know what I'm saying? That we don't know what both of their fan bases really is, but you know what I'm saying? You got to understand Maine music already, you know what I mean, got a nationwide look, you know what I mean, behind whatever he went viral for, behind the stuff he was doing way before he went in. Realbleeda is one of them people that's bubbling, and he bubbled because, you know what I mean, some would say of him being, one of the last treasures of the bleeders. You know what I'm saying? As far as somebody that could get that nationwide look and they can still push the bleeders out there to nationwide success. We talk about music. It's certain bleeders that, they got it too. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they might not have the nationwide appeal. And that's what I'm saying. Bleeder got that. So it's only right for them to put the torch in his hand. Know what I mean? You got to end up like this, man. Certain niggas is just street people, bro. So it's like, if he's street, then how is you gonna act like that, he's supposed to be all about music all the time? Everybody's not like that. Some people go for what they know as far as music, and if it land right, then it land right. But this, with him and Maine music going through, is, kind of crazy because at the end of the day, I don't understand Bleeda jumping out here like this, you know what I'm saying? But obviously he should have feelings however he want to have them, you know what I mean? And like I said, man, everybody's sectioned off in the game. And y'all can call it click up, y'all call it whatever y'all want to. But I say everybody's sectioned off. And is it the right thing? No, not all the time. But at the end of the day, is this how you stay safe and alive? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what Maine Music got to say about this, if he's saying anything at all. And if he probably do, it's probably going to be through his music. I mean, the nigga dropping haymakers, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We going to bump Maine Music. We going to bump Realbleeda, nigga. You know it is what it is. If you got talent, ought to be already your 4K Trail Tippy J. We going to bump it, nigga. The 100 mark. So it is what it is. Y'all can sit here and y'all can think that people is trying to mix this and that up. Nigga, we just trying to get a clear understanding and bring it to y'all as clear as day on how people say it, man. So with that being said, man, it's the 100 mob, ostrich face, ostrich back, whatever you want to be. I'm up out of here, boy.